me not. The UPP.
You was dealing with from day one. Not a little boy, yeah, I'm young with a lot of old big ways. It's only been a few days, so you say you love me in a married way. Yeah, okay, I've been in several type of relationships, and I feel like Joseph's love don't make no sense. It's all on me if I want this thing to work out. I know you're going to try to trap, but that's what you're worried about. I ain't been home in a few days, cause you can trap. I'll let you get your mind right now with the kid and the scratch. I'm on parole, I can't be riding for domestic violence. So I say my distance, bring us to ways and be the pussy up and tell about my business. If I gotta beat you, then I don't need you. Let the next man do it, till they ran me away from you now. How you gon' prove it? Being stupid, you done lost out. Now it's next to the boss, bitch, with the boss mouth. You know what I'm talking about? Did you love me? Yeah, you love me not. I'ma be me. I'm known for me. Promises that I can keep and way paid. The streets made. And I run 24/7, 365 days. Start say, see me, they should build something. You know that boy dirty, he ain't see me just to do nothing. So now it's back doing jail time all over again. And Joseph me means bumping, running, working the pen. I only got 500 for it, but I keep 10. But you my number one, you don't supposed to know about them. Deep in your heart, you know that.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, longtime foes square off in the NFC East, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Set for football now at AT&T Stadium. Brandon Aubrey has the honors, and we are underway here in Arlington. And no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. To throw at the outset, here's Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
They'll try and run here with Swift. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
They tried their best to pick up that 3rd and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back out from the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were on skates a little bit when that one started.
So now we bring up 4th and inches. This would be a critical call.
On a sneak, it's Hurts. And boy, that's going to be close. He didn't get much at all there, but he got the first. Looked like they might have held him defensively, but the referee signals it will be a first down. Only needed a few inches to pick it up and get behind your center and burrow forward like he did.
And remember what the GMs have told us? We build an offensive line starting with our center, the guy who can make all the line calls and also move those big defensive tackles in order to pick up first downs.
Save up to $950 on unlocked duplicate slate behind the best line.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. They'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 43. They run out of the gun with Swift. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. 2nd down, here's Hurts. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. They go play action with Hurts. Got it, it's Brown. before he's brought down. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
They clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, that's up to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease. Feels good about what he's doing. I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that. I'm continuing to let him throw the football.
Swift. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. They'll get 2 out of that run. It's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense, because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
The sneak gets Hurts, and he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. The sneak successful from a yard out, and the Eagles will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
Retarded for real, don't spit out the head. Why he breathe? He work with the fed. You know he a rat. He supposed to be dead. Y'all niggas thugging each how they live. You can't even pay on the straight no.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 15. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he is caught by Lamb. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. And officially they'll say it's going to go for 19.
Defense gives up a touchdown on the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Prescott. And this one too low. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. That sack courtesy of the effort of Hassan Reddick. You can almost see his eyes light up defensively. I mean, as a linebacker, that's about as quick as you can get to a quarterback.
So what did your 3rd grade teacher teach you about straight lines? Right? As soon as you have those, you take full advantage of them. He found a gap in the offensive line, got to the quarterback, and put him on the deck.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Zach Cunningham with a pick, and they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. From the gun, here's Swift. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. First down, and they go with Swift again. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down here. as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 16. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Brown goes in motion left. On first down, Hurts. Zacchaeus here, hauling it in. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's second down. Hurts. Flushed out right. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Now a carry for Swift. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Partner, when you're not able to run the ball successfully, it really messes everything up for an offense because no longer are you setting the tone and dictating the game. If you do want to throw the ball, play action's kind of gone out the window because they don't respect the run. And last but not least, you don't get to dictate it all when you want to throw the football. And that really hurts you as an offense.
Here's Swift. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. DeAndre Swift taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Eagles have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. They go I formation, fullback leads the way for the touchdown. Sort of a lost art, isn't it?
It really is, but sometimes when you're able to bring it back and use it against other teams, they're not prepared for it. They haven't seen it in a while, and now you gain an advantage, and we just saw that advantage result in a touchdown.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that'll make the score 14-0.
Boss, the road came back home, nigga.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
Hey. A lot of these niggas ain't stuck out the court. They just always stayed on. I'm stuck out the force, nigga.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language and all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
Here now, 3rd and a yard. Here's Prescott. Pass taken in by his big tight end. They will go out right near the 35-yard line. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Pollard will take it up the gut. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
8 game.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in the second half. Devontae Turpin now from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. One of the strongest of first halves. But for them to start calling back, they've got to start putting more pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Second down, Pollard again. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. And now they're in the hurry-up. On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It would be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball.
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Off the play fake, Prescott. Another one to CeeDee Lamb. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're up to a fast start here.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he's out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 4 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Prescott on play action. Swinging this out for Pollard. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And it's wound up right near the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Prescott to throw it. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. From 17 yards out. And the Cowboys have got it back to within the score. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. Still just a 2-score game in the 3rd quarter, but they're going to go onside kick here anyway.
And we're just going to keep spinning. It seems like these niggas ain't tired of sneak this. I ain't tired of heat spinning. Y'all, but time to get free, you ain't nothing but a weak
And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up. I know they're down, but starting the 3rd quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel, but they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
A handoff Swift running to the left. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, let their defense get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after this game at the score.
And it follows blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. Play action. Here's Hurts. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. DeMarcus Lawrence able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. And you get the feeling, Charles, yeah, he's got the 2 sacks now, but he may get more here. We've still got a quarter and then some to go.
And the way that he is playing this game reminds me of one of the best golfers in the world who can use every club in the bag and make a great shot. That's what he's doing with his pass rush moves right now. Showing a little bit of everything. They have no way of stopping him.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Okay, I get it. So what we gonna do?
Hurts sets up to throw.
The mood bedtime gun.
No, how is the game?
And his throw here's incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one can move with him.
On third down, here comes Swift. And he'll fall forward to the 29-yard line. Just a yard on the run there. That's going to bring us to a 4th down. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
The kick by Elliott is good. And then they'll move up by 10 now, 17-7. So that CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal to start the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
I'm a beast, nigga. When I go in there, ain't no bringing no peace, nigga. We clap at the lead, nigga.
The bat set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. A first down throw for Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw is Prescott. And that one's going to come up short. Low throw.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get the momentum going again.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Looking downfield for Pollard. This is intercepted. Put up by James Bradbury. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 33. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration is settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've only converted once in 4 tries. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he is going to have an Eagles first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football.
And when all you want to do is keep your drive going, quarterback sneaks a great call. Isn't it? Pick it up. Give me 7 downs.
Trying to make a meal with me. That's why you point out. I got times I got skills. I hit that bitch up next to I fight the day whole fence. I'm going five, you know I can't be puzzled. I hit the play. Y'all make me know it though.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Throwing is Hurts. Oh, that'll be incomplete. I took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I said surprising the first time. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
Yes, percentage completion-wise, way up. Not that time.
He wanted to split his good, I put up a certain half over. Step 20,000 street, I call it Julia Tell.
Here's Hurts to throw. And he will have the first down. And even with his 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this nearly all the way down now. Complete to Zacchaeus. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. That one looks like he'll throw here.
It sort of looks like they start supporting them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
On 2nd down, Swift. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. That is caught, and that should do it. He's got a first down, and the Eagles, they can run it out from here. Back to throw here. Touchdown, Eagles! Zacchaeus from 3 yards out. And the Eagles are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game.
Put my crew against your crew. We throwing shit like taco food. She send me all kind of news, baby. Ain't got no time for you. I'm a tiebreaker, baby. I'm in the little no thought crew. How to make your body move. Give his ass and bottom fluid. Plus says gun work. You better not bring no knife into it. He a mad fan, I understand, but we is not into it. That's my Philly niggas about V's. He a slimy bull.
Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2. They'll try to run with Swift. And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores.
You so much of a little boy that you charge you as mine. He sure love when he see me, but he sneak this in private. I know you mad, I caught you broke on me, I wasn't even lying. I'm better talking my shit, nigga thought weakness with my kindness. What type of nigga out here saying he beefing, but he harmless? You don't have my video, he tripping, he the hardest. G-O-A-T, put my picture with my
Now the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick
I need
here.
a machine, it's too thick for me to count. If I rule the world, free them niggas pushing power. I know that you say it's pussy mouth, say it loud. I know that you say it's pussy mouth,
And they got it. They recovered it. But hang on now. There's a penalty flag down. Yeah, you got to wait until that ball goes 10 yards. They did not. They hit it before. That draws the flag every time.
And there's no doubt in my mind that converting an onside kick has never been tougher in the NFL with the new rules. So trying to get it to 10 yards, timing up perfectly, that's tough enough to begin with. But when you go ahead and grab it before it goes, you got no shot then.
I got on motherfucking West Indy Air Forces right now. My socks match the sole of my sneaks. My bracelets match my watch. My watch match my hat. My hat match my braids. My grills, forget about it.
Basically, what I'm saying right now is the motion that I'm having, you can't even put this shit in 4K, bro.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
I ain't worried about no bitch.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Simple but brilliant trick to heat your home in 90 seconds and save thousands of dollars on your heating bill.
Like many in Atlanta, is hidden inside an ordinary-looking house in a middle-class suburb.
Watch your step. Don't tell nobody into his room. Binary trigger, shoot double. Went up and he binding on frame them double. We just alike if you came from the struggle. Love me pound man, that shit was a struggle. I ain't in the trap, I'm in shop in the jungle. If I give you extra, then that mean I love you. Serve my wife with that nigga from
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
35 keys to the ace of my ring. I'm a 12 session card and I'm finna get down. Quick, we finished it to the plan. My Arabic plus that he part of her macho. I know it's up, so he
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Back for the kickers and I'm a capeller. Look how this spin that bitch like some propeller. Burning on chocolate, we call it Nutella. I'ma be counting in broccoli forever. Bringing up 22 just like an atom. Blitz in the back out just like this shit matters. We stand the sun, got drunk by the gallon. I'ma make him from the soul by the hour.
Successive penalties have them looking now at a 1st and 20.
Now we give here to Pollard.
Jalen Carter in on that tackle. So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long from Big D.
I know it's up, so he lowered the cost. Being that nigga from strong as a cross. Hit on my line and I ship you a box. Man for the bitches, ain't number Capella. We'll come and spin that bitch like some propeller. Burning no chocolate, we call it Nutella. I'ma be counting in broccoli forever. Bringing up 22 just like an atom. Blitz in the back out just like this shit mad. We stand the sun, got drunk by the gallon. I'ma make him from the soul by the hour.
What's going on, man? You know what I'm saying? Like this in every state, every city. You know what I'm saying? Around the country, get it in, yeah. You know I'm real country. I ain't even stunt, I ain't even fucking front. I got the 4 kids and I love them to the full. Nigga, I put my money on that. I bet my house on that. Nigga, I promise that I get it. Then I gotta do this. Mix it up, I cut it off. But nigga, I gotta cut it off. If I gotta do that, oh, well, nigga, it's hard feelings. Then we get it in, send it. Nigga, that's how we get it. I shout out to the real people if you know, nigga. And nigga ain't gotta explain, nigga. Yeah, it's self-explanatory, nigga. Get it. And nigga, I ain't Robin Hood, but I can do this shit. I'ma do that shit alone. Nigga, I ain't with the violence, but nigga, I can go along. Nigga, yeah, we going along. Strong, nigga, we smoking strong. And shout out to the real people that's fucking with me. Ain't no running nowhere. You hear me? No running nowhere. You hear me? Got a phone, yeah. Wipe a nigga nose, nigga. Put a nigga in the freezer, you hear me? Leave that nigga cold, nigga. That's hot, nigga. That's devil time, nigga. I put a nigga in the freezer, leave him there. Alive, too, nigga. You hear me? Yeah, with a lock on that bitch, nigga. Fuck around. I'm a scary nigga. I ain't even no violence. I'm most violent. Listen to music, chilling. That's all I'm doing. I'm doing nothing. Hey, follow on that shit, man. You know what I mean? Like, what's going on? Right, but nigga knows. No, man, not that shit though, man. People act like that shit too, man. You know what I mean? You know how that shit go, man. You know what I mean? You know how that shit go, man.
Years ago, I ended up in a motorcycle accident. I didn't have health
You know how
insurance
this
at the
shit
time,
go, man.
and now I have a plan that keeps me covered.
Shout out to
for
the
my
real
motorcycle.
members, dog. Free to God. Shout out to the real members. Free to God, man. Know you know. Straight up. Leave it at that. It was they do on the daily. It was my family on the way. I don't know what I mean. I know what I mean. Doing what I mean. Yesterday I've been going to everywhere yesterday and shit.
Addicted to the dollar like the weed. Ain't fire that shit up. 26 bills what I eat for. 26 fire, that's a lick, huh? 19 drinking on a brick plug. Thinking I can do it like Golden. Ass carrying kiddo, they know him. I was grabbing that nigga with that rolling. I'm so slowly. Still pushing me and push. Like I'm in the couch in the bush. Hopping on the 14, I learned how to push. None of the things that I war, I was living a switch to the 28 to the 50 feet. One of the I'm doing this shit. I started, I can't stop though. Got money machine, got bricks to clean, big 223, big pound away in my house, though.
Yeah.
Keep it out, though. Yeah, I'm outside, I'm outdoors. They on 15 with a lemon squeeze, big red beam on the murder scene of the trash floor. Keep your mouth closed. I look like I'm in fun. Don't make them like me no more. We gon' walk the border with the dope. I go right to sight with the snow. That's T giving up a life for the white, not mama sister, but she ain't. Oh, her older sons who are famous. Don't raise the cane, don't raise the cane. I got a bone on my pillow, but no beans giving more. Okay. Be mine. Anybody, she a super freak and she gon' slim me up. Girl, this ain't no hand, this some lean.
Give me my double cup.
When I fuck her, she gon' suck me up, then I don't wanna fuck. All these hoes bitches body like niggas, they just wanna fuck. Got some real bitches on my team, they always hit me up.
409 shit, nigga, Lyric C, nigga, on my ticket. Shout out to the whole 409,
But I'm with this other hoe, I told that bitch she out of luck. Pop up in the Kush car, swear to your mama house. Beat her back then, leave some stains on your mama car. She wants some food, the pussy good, I take the bitch to Waffle House. Fucking on your baby mom, she finna drop your brother off. Introduce these hoes to the gang and now they wildin' out. She say, don't you rap? I say, yeah, now
what you talking about?
Call her looking at me in the club and then she follow me. When it come down to these hoes, I'm who they wanna be.
Hit her with the dick and left the little old diesel. Hit her from the back, pussy spitting, thought she had a ceiling. Slide with my red, all the yellow bitch keep calling me. She like, boy, you fuck with us. Hell, now they flock to me. Heard it through a beat, that the little old trying to see the deep. Took it to the
Don't think about my nigga got
never
something
catch a beat. Different hoes in different cities. I don't see how I'm keeping up. My side bitch text my mind thing. Now she acting up. My snow bunny stay out of the mix. She don't do conflict. The only reason I'ma spend the night and plus she stupid dick. She be breaking bad, so this shit kinda beneficial. Call me on the muddy night. Fuck her.
Hey, I said it's out of smoke. You know that we say that's out by the bag. She said that I'm too young until I hit her from the back. Pull up in that 5
Make them keep slapping. You know what they
they must have thought that I was jacked. I just met this hoe at 3. She tryna fuck their friends. They know that
like that pussy part, nigga, ain't doing it.
I ain't know it's switching. Oh my God, I'm out to switch
I
shit.
didn't know.
I'm out of 2 to 3 feel. I heard they did a man.
Like a bang, you know.
I just took a nigga bitch. Now I cuz a lonely man. If I ever catch my ops slipping, I'ma do him in. Cuz looking for us, oh, she throwing it back to Candyman. Living on the 5th hand. Why you call it back again? Football, motherfucker.
She know that I'm young and turned. You know that I'm getting it. It's just like nothing, baby. So you know I'm born to win.
If you see that helmet, baby, you know what Zay getting it in. Nah, that shit though, man. Nah, that shit though, nah.
Saturday morning rituals, a mood Delta 9 gummy.
I know how that shit go, man.
Ah, fresh grass. What an interesting day.
Since not everyone is a total stoner like my husband, mood takes the guesswork out of cannabis, so you know exactly how you're gonna feel. Whether you're a ganja guru.
Oh, look. Mr. Water to me.
And me on that bitch.
Yeah. Break a bitch off, make a hoe run her pockets. Stick a nigga up the type to make you run your wallet. And I don't want that hoe if that bitch came with mileage. Brand new bitch beat the box like Roddy. When I leave the function, got two hoes like a shotty. And they gon' keep it secret like they tied Illuminati. I'ma walk a tip for true religion on my body. Boy, ride so low, cause these niggas really faulty. Grind me, pillow talk to hoes just to add them to their bodies. Won't take them on the lick cause they'll tell like Takashi. Aiming for your legs, have a nigga hopscotching. Get the red leg, catch me floating big body. Nigga, I'm the door, you can next your whole body. Been chasing at the bags, caught the bag, held it hostage. Scope on the chopper cause I know these niggas watching. And I'm pressing from the shoulder, boys ain't talking about boxing. Nigga, I'm the GOAT. Glock with a stick. Pull up one deep, give a fuck by the click. And all you niggas hoes should've been born a bitch. And I'll drop a bag, leave you twitching in a ditch. And when it hit the socials, won't share rest in peace. Nothing like you niggas, I was raised ball G. Stand up in your chest and I'll put you on the tee. This been knocked down, wild, fit the clip with 223. Fuck, I look like up, get your shit, you gotta leave. I be all in her throat, this little hoe can't even breathe. She asked me what's my name, bitch, Mr. Water to me. She asked me what's my name, bitch, Mr. Water to me. You just talk on that bitch?
Bring that bitch back.
You just rap on that bitch? I'll leave that bitch just like this. Yeah. Hold up. Yeah. Mr. Water to me. Oh, shit, no. Yeah. Hold on. Back in the city, they ran up a bag. Be on my body, the price on the take. You thought I was a lick to the script. I'm gone. Run down your bitch. I be feeding her bone. I hear from the back where you calling her phone. I'm all in the real. She changing her tone. No, I'm finna blow. These niggas don't hate. No fucking no hook. I don't need like day. I live on the streets. You slime the skate. Shit real here. Can't think I ride with Satan. 130 I'm flung. Give a fuck about the TV. Got purpose and yellow. Shit fucking to me. So we shoot out of time. Come up on some bitches. I heard got a fight with the state with the stitches. I bike to the whippers and pairing my bitches. We shoot like Chicago. But hold up. Repent from the real nigga talking. But shut up and listen. I bought a Chanel and the bitch started switching. I nigga accused. He stay in the kitchen and jump out the pocket and gone like a magician. I'm minding the mop. Ain't no need for dances. I'm thumbing through racks. I don't need to play tennis. Little nigga try to rob me the whole trip. Thinking, but I ain't the one. But gon' find you a pitch. Gonna go to a fair. I ain't talking about chicken love. All that river trying to fuck on demons. Thought I was done here and I ain't know. Brother Glock in the right. I ain't talking about the road. Let's apologize in the past. I ain't trying to get emotional. I'ma take me a bag with a gas. Keep rolling. Got a big red bitch. I be out in the ocean. Move out the pool. Not pouring no potion. If ever go broke, I'ma lay your yard. Jar down 2 shots like an Uno car. I'm the hardest in the city. Maybe young niggas fraud. I got niggas doing life like the way like trophies. I know the pen when I pop a good buzz. I just wanna get rich. Give a fuck about fame. Don't worry, now you black to be ever. So my name at the top of it. I know when I let the bitch sing. In the bell pop truck. I ain't even finna swing. Got the Glock in the box. Cock it back. Let it bang. Boom.
NFL Sunday Ticket, now at a lower price for the rest of the season. Watch your favorite NFL teams' out-of-market Sunday games live. Only on YouTube and YouTube TV. Sign up now. Terms and conditions apply.
Oh, 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 oh. came with this chop, I shoot your ass against the stabbing. I'm all about that paper, bitch, I'm trying to run a check. I'm a flex, and if you sneeze around me wrong, you get flex. On my set, I get blind in the face like a jet. I done wrap my money up and started stuffing.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Straight ahead, a rematch from Super Bowl 57. As it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Philadelphia Eagles.
Make it fun time, dude. I'm getting that bitch nigga like a little. Yeah.
I'm like that. I'm like that.
See that Johnny going down.
Got a third round. Elliott ready to get this one started. And off we go.
And you that pussy up until I make that fourth time.
Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
You're starting on their ass.
Because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
So you know my name. And the woman was like, please. And that bitch was on her knees. Because he keep on trying to buck.
Running left to give
to Pacheco. In no club, yeah.
And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote
going down.
The offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
The best motherfucking cameraman in the world, Creed. The world, Creed.
Pacheco gets it again on second down. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Let's face it, when you have a guy who can pick up those types of runs and keep the chains moving,
I'm going for it. 3 miles.
You're making everyone else on offense happy because you're opening things up to allow for a whole lot of different play calls.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Inside the 30. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
Hey, baby.
When we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical that it'd be this easy. But they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of. Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
From the 23, here's the 2nd and 4.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Throwing outside, complete to Tony. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 12-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They worked in the run game, the pass game.
Put on my shit, man. Blow my ass on right here, man.
Got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense. A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical. They've been crisp. And as a reward, they're going to be set up for the first and goal.
First and goal.
I got the same
early statement here on the road.
I ain't gonna never switch.
We'll take this one in. It's a Chiefs touchdown.
Sometimes offense, you get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good enough to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC.
It's going down.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
This ain't your homeboy.
Bringing it out of his end zone on
This ain't my homeboy. Who's the guy?
Now how about this return? Return pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
I'm on some new shit. I got the same bitch.
So the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at about the 32. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And they get it out just short of the 45 at the 44. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown.
It's just a random game. It's a running game.
You know, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion we had with the coaching staff was, you know, we may give up some points in this game.
Ain't your home.
To be ready each and every time, either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is the chance to respond to the first touchdown and give it up.
Back-to-back good plays, have them on the move on first down.
Getting to the money. That's funny. That work. That work. Yeah, and on heavy boy. You know.
That's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just
we got the same shit. It is what it is. I ain't doing that shit, but nigga, it is what it is. Man, we can get it in. Nigga, we rockin' that way. I got the bold kids, you know a nigga, I love them that way. And niggas like it, it's been that way since little bitty, man. And niggas up that shit, I gotta get it in, man.
They'll stay on the ground with Smith.
Fumble.
And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Remember,
locked in on the
different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills, and you know, guys either slapping at the ball or the machines.
They lost it there, big fumble.
KC offense out of what's going on.
They're looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. So getting the 7-0 lead is huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game, would be ideal.
Went to the last guy. Almost passed out.
Here now, second
I ain't Master P.
Straight ahead they go with McKinnon. And not much room to speak of. They'll get about 30 up to the 41. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just playing on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you know, what the first down marker was, and making sure they didn't get there.
They'll try for the first with Pacheco. Trying to barrel up in there, and I don't think he got it. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
From this vantage point, they've got the lead here, so for me, that'd be enough to go and punt the football that my defense defended the field.
If you go for it, you don't get it, then you really put your defense in a tight spot.
Yeah, but we never know what people ultimately will decide to do here on 4th and inches.
And maybe some indecision on what to do, and they're going to get a delay.
Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. So
He ain't gonna do nothing, put that on my kid. Niggas ain't gonna do nothing, what they saying, nigga get to it, homie.
About to find out. 4th down.
Gotta stand up on it, nigga. So fine, though.
And he'll be
Nigga
taken
gotta
down
ride, though.
before he works it past the 50. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the 1st down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try to keep
don't know where you been.
And somehow, some way,
we'll raise in that Vibin.
So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent game. Mahomes to throw on 2nd down. Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it.
Yes, I'm sure that was on the line.
From the gun, they will run.
Nigga,
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Oftentimes, when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's
You
usually
don't do
because
no
the defensive
passing.
tackle's eating up blockers for others to make the play.
Yeah, I thought I played it by myself.
Mahomes now to throw.
Whole family.
Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey.
You just waiting on the pass down. Pretty good, nigga.
Before he's out of bounds.
What the fuck?
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. That is the first time
I'm about to look at live.
he has not come down with the
I'm
catch.
just not
Everything that's been thrown his way, a dominant pass
got
receiver
to the game,
can
man.
break down any defense because when he's doing
Got
that,
to go YouTube.
it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an
Watch me play on YouTube.
Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Chiefs go up by 2 touchdowns. Butker now to add the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Shout out Bumper. Nigga, that's my big dog. Nigga, that's that Ray Ray. You know, that's my big dog. You know, we're going down. Yeah, you know, we coming around. What's up, man? What's up? Good, man. How you doing, man? I know that. Those guys, they gonna go to the water.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Hurts goes with the outlet and completes it to Swift. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a 1st down. They're going to look to throw. And he'll get this into the hands of Swift once again. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Line of scrimmage to 43 on 2nd and 4. From the carry, it's Hurts. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And on the inside, that
first down pickup of 8.
Thank ball forever, man.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Eluding the pressure, Ryan. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now to get him backwards on this drive. Come to another one here, and have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in position to dictate to the offense.
Back in the day, you would have said it. Who is them guys we don't fuck up? Man with them K's, we don't pick us up.
Second down, here's Hurts.
Look at it.
And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all. I understand why. They're lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
They keep that field goal.
And that'll bring up 4th down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk
Hand
to a
out.
different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands.
This is trying to murder
On the
me.
sideline, they're going to go for it.
That was where I be.
Keep it cool, you ain't never
Where it want to be.
I call them hitters up that kind of way to be. Yeah, fucking on your bitches. Why would it
Back to throw again.
no witness. Even if I'm
He's got his target. That's complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick
To the
look
sun
at another
come.
timeout. If they hurry, we'll see.
Who is them guys we don't fuck up? Man with them K's, we don't pick us up. I'm trying to run and get my bitches. I told my nigga
They'll throw on first down to Hurts. And it's caught in the sack. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Back in the day, you would have said it. Who is them guys we don't fuck up? Man with them K's, we don't pick us up. I'm trying to run and get my bitches.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll throw now on the final play. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it. Touchdown! Quez Watkins as time expires in the first half. And the Eagles are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. So they say no to the field goal try late in the half, and it winds up really paying off as they score on the final play.
Yeah, a little bit of a gamble, but they had some foresight as well because they knew they were going to get the ball to start the 3rd quarter. So they thought to themselves, if we score here, we can double up on back-to-back drives when we start the second half.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that will take us to the end of the first half of play. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey, T-Way, you ready? Smoking at home, ain't fun, nigga. Tell no sell, nigga. I got a nigga so smell. I ain't plays on the cellar. I'm trying to get rich on you, nigga. Piss on my killer. My story always all like I'm melting. I went to gang for the turn. I fish shit like the bread. Post up on that motherfucking block every day with bitch. One of those trying to kill me a pay. One down on the all right. They got the draw where you stay. When I forget trying to knock off your face. So I'm rolling up.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. Touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. They go play action with Hurts. just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. Flush to his right. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Throwing is Hurts. And it's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Quez Watkins. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Eagles come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in the podcast.
You know, I just grabbed a nugget when I can.
Elliott got with a PAT, and we are tied at 14.
Ideas to make my writing better. Grammarly provides a list of improvements I can make to add clarity and structure to my paper. It's like having a second pair of eyes, catching things that I may have overlooked.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
A good pickup there, a 22.
Well, for teams that like to play man coverage, running corner routes can be tough on them because of the ability of getting into it. Sometimes you're squaring it off. Sometimes you're just rounding it. Sometimes there's a fake. Sometimes there's not. That makes it very, very difficult for a DB to stay with it.
He's to the 15. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Rashee Rice, 66 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he'll get into the end zone. That gives his guys an 8-point lead. And they're able to ground it in there on the 2-point try. And you and I were talking before the game that 2-point conversions from the 15-16 season, what has changed, what hasn't changed, partner?
Yeah, I'll tell you what's changed is just your normal strategy, because now you're either kicking the football with the ball on the 15-yard line, or if you decide to go for 2, they put it on the 2-yard line. So what are you thinking as a coach? Do I risk it? Do I go for it here? Do I try and gain a strategic advantage and maybe go for 2 early? That's what people are wondering about.
Play action. Here's Hurts. And that one into the hands of Brown downfield. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on 1st down. Burt sets up to throw it. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. Open man, he's got him. That's Smith for the Philadelphia touchdown. Devontae Smith, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Eagles have come back to make it a 2-point game. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. To throw, it's Mahomes. That'll be caught. It's Tony. Now inside the 25. Kadarius Toney, and all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Kadarius Toney, 84 yards. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And Charles, I had an offensive coordinator tell me one time that they design every play to score. I don't know how true that is. I mean, he had to run a long way after that catch. Heck of a play.
I think that when he was telling you that, he was designing run after catch in every play. I mean, that's the only way to put it in there, and that's what we got on that one. Nice catch, an even better run for big yardage.
Butker on for the PAT. Now this will frustrate a coach right here. The flag is out before they get off the extra point. And this is going to be a delay of game. Now from 5 yards further back, this becomes a 37-yard extra point attempt. And that makes it a 9-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44.
It's the 3rd quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard. And while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Now back to throw. Rolling to his left. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's 3rd and goal. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Brown. A great job to hold him to just a yard there. Now it's 4th and goal. Back to throw here. He's got it. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And instead of having a one-score game, they'll remain 2 scores down. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that...
Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety.
The goal here is about getting any kind of positive yardage in this spot because you don't care who, you don't care how. You just want to try and buy a little space and get away from your own end zone. But in this spot, the defense was all over that play and equally motivated to stick them with a safety.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. But first down, Hurts. And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time is run out on this 3rd quarter of play. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the 4th quarter. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Throwing quickly, that's caught by Brown out wide. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. They'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. Once again, it's Swift.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Hurts.
This is Smith with a grab. Touchdown, Chase Smith, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. But we are set up for a fantastic finish now. A fourth-quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for two, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Bear in mind, that wasn't a big lineman back there for the tackle for loss. That was a cornerback.
So are you saying the myth has been shattered? That all of them are not just cover corners? Some of them actually will stick their nose in and tackle when necessary? That's what we just saw, isn't it?
Mahomes. Dancing to his left. And he's going to be out of bounds to stop the clock. And they continue to move a little bit closer toward that potential game-winning field goal.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on a flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Mahomes to throw it. He's got the first down and more. And down to the 7-yard line. He has been terrific today, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. Running flawless 2-minute drill right here. This has been quarterbacking 101 with a flourish.
Here we go. 1st and goal. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes finding Mecole Hardman. And the Chiefs answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. Extra point by Butker is on target. And they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
On the return from his end zone, Rodgers. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Back to throw. Pass complete, Goddard. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. That is caught. It's the tight end, Goddard. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. He's back to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. Well, you can see what they're trying to do. Just send those guys out there to make a play, but that is a costly interception.
Yeah, that's kind of like the backyard. Everybody go deep, and let's see if we can find someone. 4 verticals in the route. Any other time in the game, I love the call. But here, you're not going to hold safeties, you're not going to hold corners with any looks because they know what the situation is, ends up throwing the interception.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the chief linemen might have moved. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And not a whole lot to speak of.
Chapter 19, Title 5.
Excuse me, Miss Crockett. It's okay to say you don't know.
I don't know.
Would you like to know what's all entailed in Title 5, Chapter 19?
Yes, sir.
So I suggest you stop interrupting my class. Excuse me, sir. Do I need to talk to you too? Now, that I have everyone's attention, this is my assistant, Miss Bridget Robertson. She will be taking up a new position at my firm as a legal researcher, which means I have a new position open as an assistant for those who all would like to apply. I'll be looking over the top GPAs from last year and conducting an interview with the top 3 candidates. From there, I will be making my decision. So, with that said, open up the materials and let's look over Title 5, Chapter 19.
Absolutely disgusting.
Ooh, here we go. Don't get mad because I get more niggas than you.
You know what I got going on, girlfriend?
From what I hear, there's nothing going on down there besides chlamydia and crabs.
Hey, y'all. Hey. What are you doing here?
Well, I'm here because I was told I needed to come and check up on my sister. That she looked like she'd been in an MMA fight.
You're so damn messy, Tristan.
We cousins. He's supposed to let me know, especially if you don't.
It's not that big of a deal, okay? You know how Trey gets sometimes. We talked about it. He apologized. We good.
I'm sorry. He apologized. And you and him are good.
Yeah.
Bitch, you was crazy.
I know y'all don't understand, but we've been together since we were 15. He wasn't always like this.
Okay, sis, just because the nigga loved you and he took you to prom does not mean you're supposed to be together forever.
Well, what did you do for him this morning?
Bitch, you shut the fuck up.
Have you talked to Daddy about this? You know Daddy never liked Trey.
Well, Kiara, that's because when he met him, he caught y'all on his couch with your legs wide open in the air doing the horizontal hump.
Jessica, oh.
And then there was the whole pregnancy, adoption thing that we still ain't got over.
I wasn't ready to be a mother at that age. It was my choice. And I don't tell Daddy stuff because you know how he overreacts. People are already intimidated because he's a lieutenant on the police force. I just
Don't
don't.
listen to nobody. Daddy is just being Daddy. He cares about your decision. I mean, you know he had to take it from 1 to 100, especially after Mommy died. But that don't mean that he's trying to run your life. Your problem is you don't like to listen to nobody.
Hard-headed ass.
I just want to run my own life.
Then stop making dumbass decisions. Case in point, Trent. Leave that crazy ass nigga alone. I mean, some people in this world just aren't worth their love, time, or presence.
Says who? You? Big Sister Jazza knows all, sees all.
What she knows is that her sister's getting the shit beat out of her on the regular. What she sees is a broken nose from her baby sister's face.
It ain't broke, alright?
No, bitch. For him to get the anchor out of his punch, so he can break.
Oh, he ain't gonna get the chance because I'm definitely telling Daddy about it.
Okay, wait. Jazza, please don't tell Daddy, okay? I'm going to handle it. I got it, okay?
Swear.
I swear.
Well, I mean, you know they still have dorm rooms available on campus. The one dedicated to the Hall of Heather Raquel Thomas Lacey. I mean, if you need a place to stay, it's on campus and it's safe.
Thank you, Rachel.
Look, sis, I love you. But this is the last time I see you like this. And I mean the very last time.
Okay, I got you. Love you too.
I'm gonna pray for you.
Oh no, let them cobwebs in between their coochie girl because that thing needs salvation. That exorcism. Oh, baptism, goddammit, or whatever type of business it is. God, okay.
Hallelujah!
Trying to come for me.
Y'all two are funny, but seriously, okay? Seriously, we need to stop. So let's go over what Professor Jackson is looking for in his new assistant. First things first, don't be ladies, okay?
They just don't understand. Trey wasn't always like this. I remember when we first met. He was so shy and kind and loving and sweet. He was always there for me. He has always supported me. This is not who he is, and I know he loves me. It's just that we're going through a rough time right now, and maybe this is all my fault. He doesn't always swing on me, just when I make him mad. And maybe I deserve it when I make him upset. I'm just going to weather the storm and love him through all of this. I know he can change.
Rap. Who's about next round? By my count, I'm up 7 games on all of y'all. Been running this spot since we've been coming in through college. Y'all know the time. It's a new day. It's like a typical Cowboys, man. Living on past legend. Yeah, okay, whatever. So, Jacob, being the chief new cat on the block, you, sir, are in charge of refreshment acquisition, which means our glasses never go empty, and we stay up on midnight. Got it? Yes, sir. Now, you can go get me a cognac and Coke with a shot of Patron. Then, when you finish, go over there, sit down somewhere for 2 minutes. Well, you know, ease up on my head turn. He'd be all right. So you gonna bang to the lines? He's a good kid. Work hard, get head on his shoulders, but we'll see. So you gonna ask me any questions? We saw the square and the compass on my desk. He asked about that. Apparently his grandfather was a brother. So his grandfather was a good man then. I told him we are a fraternity. The first fraternity, where there was Kappas, Qs, Sigmas, Iotas. That was us. The originals. Ancient, free, and accepted Masons. So no big deal. But the bigger question is, how you doing, bro? This is the week you went to Team Sun against me. Yeah, man, listen, I'm not really trying to think about it right now.
right? Think about it. Yeah. You ought to be celebrated. You finna be like our style. Give us free. Get over that shit. I really hate that y'all for what y'all do. Fuck that. Bro caught his wife. And his baby. With his stepbrother. He should have hired me for the divorce. Bro, you were married to his sister. That don't mean a goddamn thing to me. I had her and him out of Hey, go ahead. How you doing? Yeah, man. The movie's coming tomorrow at cable, next week, so I'm good, man. Yeah, you're good, my man. I would call it emotion. Shit, this conversation just with Gay J. I'm really looking good. Okay, 17 years. Gone, just like that. But that ain't home, bro. Yeah, I need to go out doing what you're supposed to do. Take care of your family, dusting your ass night and day, making sure they had everything you need, everything you want. She was the one out there being out. Wait, did you just call my wife a hoe? What do you want me to say? Monogamously inept, faithfully questionable. I'll be your ex-wife anyway. Hey man, listen, Curtis, you better watch it now, alright? Oh, so now you gotta take something. Look, all that energy with your stepbrother. That doesn't mean I still don't. If you say you love her, I'm gonna slap the shit out of you. Jay, don't get this nigga a drink. And she is still the mother of this shit. That don't have a goddamn thing to do with keeping her legs closed. Because had it been him with another woman, he'd been crucified. What would you do from the extra? Yeah, we'll do that. Oh, you're like pussy. Bobby Baker, he's coming. Oh, hey, y'all go chill out something with that microphone.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California.
Tonight, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Los Angeles Rams. And off we go from SoFi Stadium. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. They'll run with Freeman here to begin the drive. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Call it no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
And that's one of the dangers of the quick game. If you only have a 2- or 3-step drop, if you don't get the ball to someone open right away, those defenders are right near the line of scrimmage and then get on top of you in a heartbeat.
Out of the gun, they give to Freeman. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 9 yards on the carry there, but it'll be fourth down now.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on fourth down.
Oh, they're changing this at the line.
They snap it to Stafford. He's got his target. That's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Stafford. He'll find Royce Freeman, the running back. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up a running back screen. But this one got disrupted right from the start and ends up falling incomplete.
They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on third down. Stafford now to throw.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Here we go on fourth. Stafford. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on fourth down. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on fourth.
Purdy on the sneak.
They were caught in no man's land that time, but the decision to go for it, that was the right one. It's a first down.
I think in this situation, all you want to do is make sure your guys are set up front. No one jumps, no penalties. Sometimes we even call cadence, just go and pick it up.
Yeah, because it's on them. I mean, the quarterback's job's pretty easy there.
It really is. You talk about inches, just go get it.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
That run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all of their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through, pick up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably chortling on the headset right now saying, we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game, but in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Second and 9.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
They go play action here. Purdy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
On first down, Purdy.
And he's wrapped up. Taken down, back at the 25.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Now Purdy.
And his throw is incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
third down for the 8th play of the drive. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Darian Kendrick.
And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
Well, really not much secret there. Third and long, Charles, and he was looking to throw the football. And I would imagine as a defender, you're kind of salivating in that spot, right?
You certainly are, because third and long situations, they tip the scale towards the defense every single time. Now you're actually able to dictate and understand what the offense is trying to do. You know where the first down marker is. You set your defense that way, and maybe you can be a little more aggressive in certain situations because of that. You start focusing on your coverage assignment, and when the ball's released, you break on it and make a play, as we just saw there.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Off of play action. Here's Stafford. And down he goes. The 49ers get there.
It was Eric Armstead fighting his way through that time to record the sack.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Running right, this is Freeman. And he'll find his way forward to about the 48-yard line. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half.
So on 4th down, on is Ethan Evans to punt for the Rams.
And here's a very low line drive, almost whiffed on it.
And they'll accept that penalty. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. The 49ers moving hastily. They're scurrying to the line. Purdy now on second down. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Purdy off the play fake. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And he's brought down. 19 yards that time for number 19.
Every guy that plays this game has plenty of people around him that are concerned for his health and well-being. He had no regard for his body on that catch at all, did he?
Middle of the field, diving to grab it? No, he didn't. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing here, Purdy. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Purdy sets up to throw again. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
McCaffrey on the counter. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Back to throw, Purdy. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Interception return for a Rams touchdown. Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets him on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick 6.
And I know from experience throughout the week when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick 6s and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We scored. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
Extra point attempt to follow here. Now before they can try the extra point, a flag comes out. And they're going to get tagged for a delay of game. And that flag accepted. Another attempt now from 5 yards further back. It's up, it's good, and the Rams take a 7-0 lead. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try.
Touchdown 49ers! Brandon Ayuk. 66 yards. And the 49ers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
He probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC?
Run after catch. And he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
Moody good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage. Dropped at the 17. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
And with the play clock reading 4, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Freeman again. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for L.A.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
22! 32!
Going to run the sweep here. This is Cup. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down?
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
Stafford on third down. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Rams first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
Short yardage situation, you have to wonder if they thought that they were just going to run it inside. But you have to be cognizant of the back slipping out in the backfield trying to find some open space. And that's exactly what he does to the tune of a first down.
And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
Well, you know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 43-yard line. Now Stafford. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches.
So you think it's not tough playing quarterback in the NFL? How about what we just saw there? The rush got home on 3rd down. He had to stand in there and take the shot as he released it. Throws on target, though, and it's good enough to keep the drive moving.
On 1st and 10, it's Evans. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. $38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
Hey, 50.
To throw is Stafford. And the Niners get there and bring him down. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
The drive had started well after a punt last time. Now it's slowed down a bit, and let's face it, they don't want to punt the ball in back-to-back series. They want a sustained drive on this one.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
Oh, it's a wobbler here. This is taken at the 18. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to be hit and driven into the turf. Aaron Donald with a sack.
Found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
Well, they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it, did a great job of wrapping him up and bringing him down.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on second down. Purdy from the gun. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. A gain of 8 there on the play. And 3rd and 8 now. Out of the gun, Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down. Will go down as a gain of 6. And that's going to make it 4th down. Purdy. He'll buy some time right. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
They're not out of it yet, but in order to come back, they need to play clean football the rest of the way. He makes a correct read there, passing on challenging a blanket coverage and getting the first down with his legs instead.
They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's second down now. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Second down, 8 yards to go. Purdy now to throw. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. Well, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. The 49ers moving hastily. They're scurrying to the line. On second down, McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. What can they draw up now? Time to find out on a 3rd and 8. Here's Purdy. They'll roll him out right. That is caught. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
Here's first down. A give running left, it's McCaffrey. He will push his way down to about the 14. 26 seconds, all that's left in this football game. Here's second down. Purdy to throw. And it's caught. And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They've just likely won this thing in regulation.
Well, any thoughts about overtime have ended at this juncture. That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now and rely on their defense.
Yeah, rely on their defense. So a little bit of time left on the clock here in the fourth, but they got to feel good now. Moody good with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. This is 1st and 10. Now it's Stafford. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
Stafford now to throw. This to possibly force OT. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, they got the tip they were looking for but couldn't secure it. And this one's over. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
with us. And we...
Nothing happened. I am your teacher. You are my student. That is it. That is all. That is all we can ever be. Are we clear?
Perfectly.
Good. Just focus on what you need to focus on. If you cannot do that, I'll find somebody else.
The last couple of days, I've been stuck in this free fall of thoughts and words. I've tried to corral them into some semblance of sentences or maybe even a stanza or two. However, my efforts have been to no avail. Each time I'm brought back to a feeling of nakedness, a willful bearing of my soul. It feels like the universe has sought me out and plunged its hand into my heart of hibernation, pulled me forward through a containment, placed me on the edge of the world at the brink of a winter silence. So here I stand, at the threshold of vulnerability. All because I looked into your eyes and saw love.
What the hell is your problem?
That's my problem. Never in my life have I received grace this love.
Oh, I guess there's a first time for everything, is it?
You are grading me too harshly, and it's not fair.
Not fair? These points are baseless. I can think of 8 other places you could have marked. This paper is full of grammatical errors. This paper reeks of lack of effort and lack of concentration. Don't come in here because you lost focus.
I wonder why my focus is off.
Oh, don't blame me for your incompetence. Maybe if you weren't spending so much time with Jacob, maybe your work would be a little bit better.
Jacob?
Yeah, Jacob. I see you walking around with him holding hands, going by his desk and laughing.
Jacob is gay. And he's dating my cousin Tristan.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh. Why do you even care?
I don't like that, all right?
You don't like it. Why?
You know why.
You know, you got some nerve.
Want the store?
No. You shouldn't. Someone said she got a job. Gotcha, bitch.
You know this is madness, right?
There's always a little madness in love. There's always reason and madness.
True. But you know what's taking a big risk, huh?
Never discreet.
I hope so.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Cleveland Browns Stadium on the shores of Lake Erie. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Cleveland Browns. Just about set for football. Blake Groupie is ready to get us started.
And off we go from Cleveland.
On the return, here's Jerome Ford. And he'll go down at the 2-yard line. What a disaster there.
That return, it will not be on the postseason highlight reel. If you're the offensive coordinator, you've just changed your play calling because you thought you might have some field to work with. Instead, now, you've got to call plays that won't make mistakes.
Okay, ready?
They will start this drive with Ford.
Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety.
Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here. A safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference. At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special team. Teams, special teams, the spark that often wins games.
Carr going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at the 45. They'll try and start this drive in the air. On the check down, he finds Kamara. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that will bring up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Carr. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Carr now to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's Carr to throw. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down to the 47-yard line. Well, certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
We're set.
first down. They'll run with Chubb. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Demario Davis there on the stop.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game.
And that's caught inside the 30. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 46 yards. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. Into the red zone. It's Carr. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Carr again here on 2nd and 10. And he'll just get rid of it.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Now Carr.
They'll get this out to Kamara.
So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and it's 2nd and goal. The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Kamara up the middle. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. And back at the 8 now. 3rd and goal. Carr. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for him. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. They'll go for it. It's Carr. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and this Browns defense stands tall. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb, and he'll take this one up to about the 13.
2nd and 5.
Watson. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And it's not going to be enough here. A gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker. 4th down. They will indeed snap it to Watson. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a 1st down. So a big chunk of yardage will be marked off there for that PI call.
And now you know why receivers and the guys throwing the ball
They like to collaborate and just heave it up sometimes because you can get these types of calls that go against the defense. Pass interference, and they gain over 30 yards of real estate on that one.
Following the penalty, Chubb. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. It'll be a gain of 3, and it also takes us to the end of the first quarter of play. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it 2nd and 7. Now it's Watson. Pass incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Now Watson.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
On 4th down, Watson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
I know they got the 1st down, but Brandon, I still don't like the call going for it there. Yeah, they got it, but I would have punted the ball there, played some field position. I mean, it's okay to end drives and kicks, right? You know, we've heard that from different guys before. Remember, a kick's either a punt, right, field goal, or a point after touchdown. It's okay to end it in a kick.
On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender, and then the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, sometimes a thing of beauty.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Cooper, the man in motion right. The handoff to Ford up the middle. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, people say bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Quick throw, and he's got Amari Cooper. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
A lot depended on the spot there, and he got it. But it wasn't by much, was it? I remember Coach Madden talking about, depending on which foot the official used, that would tell you whether you had the 1st down or not. You want that upfield foot.
to be the one that spots the ball, don't you?
And you and I have the luxury of a couple extra views here in the booth, and he did get it, but not by much. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Now 2nd and 11 from the 32. Out of the gun, Watson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big 3rd down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw is Watson. Throw left side complete. That's 4th. And boy, he had the marker square in his sights, but a good tackle's going to leave him about a yard or so short. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long, because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the 1st down.
It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. And Kevin Stefanski going to take a chance going for it on 4th. They'll run for it. Chubb. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. I love those plays. 4th and 1, that's who wants it more, this time the offense.
Yeah, there's a lot of hooting and hollering in there, right? A lot of contact and a lot of collisions as they try and find some space. Who's going to drop their hips, gain leverage, and move the other side backwards? We saw it there for the offense getting it done.
The Browns try to get back and set quickly here, time ticking away. On 2nd down, here's Watson. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Now a play fake, and it's Watson. Now we're behind his man, incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. Not enough sense of urgency there. Play clock hits 0, 5-yard penalty.
Yeah, I like your point there. Not enough sense of urgency. People walking up to the line of scrimmage, you've got to get up there and get set and be ready to go.
A 31-yard attempt.
Hopkins' kick is good. And they will jump out in front here with a very unusual scoreline of 3-2. So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure, because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25, so at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
Carr now on first down. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. It's caught inside the 25. Now a timeout called with 3 seconds to go. And, of course, they're in field goal range in the final seconds of this first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. And his kick here is good. And that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Now Carr throwing on second down. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Throwing now is Carr. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On first down, Carr. And the defense
defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Browns are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
On the stop there defensively, Marcus May with a tackle. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. And again, it's Chubb. And he'll get about 3 up past the 25. And they're going to speed things up here. Here's Watson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Good work there to force the incompletion and 4th down. Normally, it'd be a quick change for the punt return unit, but this offense has converted twice on 4th down so far, so you may want to double-check things there and make sure they're actually going to kick the football.
That is caught. There he goes, Amari Cooper. And he's going to pick up the Browns' first down, and this is going to wind up being not just a conversion, but a play that flips the field as well.
I tell you what, this is not for the faint of heart right here. 4th down, this is taking a big risk, but it's as good a play call as you can imagine. And the defense just not able to come up with the stop they needed. And this is not just a first down, but a big play as well.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. This thrown quickly out to Cooper. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They go up the middle with Chubb. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, 25 yards. And the Browns have taken the lead here in this third quarter.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead is up to 5. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Carr now on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Well, that's where this Cleveland crowd, the dog pound in particular, make it difficult on opposing offenses. It looked like they might have had troubles communicating at the line, and it leads to the incompletion. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he can muster only a couple here to the 24. And quickly, they get to the line. To throw, it's Carr. And that will be incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They do go for it. It's Carr. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the fourth quarter of play. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 42-yard line. They'll run out of the gun with Camara. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
On 2nd down, here's Carr.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else, ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
The Saints on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 6. Now Carr. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Perry. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the 1st. Now Carr, gotta have this one. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Greg Newsom. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. 4th down. It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium.
Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Baltimore Ravens.
Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium.
Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Play action. Now Jackson.
That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end.
And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Play action here on the first play from scrimmage. They want to see how the linebackers are going to react. Are they looking to stop the run? Or are they going to sit back in coverage? A really nice job there of going in attack mode early, and they pick up a quick first down.
And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
They run once more with Edwards. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Here now, a 3rd down and 8.
Now it's Jackson.
Open man is Flowers. He's got him.
Well, he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Sliding out of the pocket. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defender's minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
A 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that ball's incomplete.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Jackson. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 16. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown.
And the Ravens get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Let's make no bones about it. On paper, they're the better team. They're at home. That's a strong opening drive.
And just think how many times we've seen this type of a matchup. Just what you said, better team at home should steamroll them. And we've seen it go the other way. Sometimes, though, they buy into it and understand we are the better team. Let's go out and prove it right now.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 16. First carry for James Conner. Past the 20 for a short gain, 2nd down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Conner going to get it again on 2nd down. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now Murray. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that 1st down on 3rd down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
Again, it's Conner. And once again, they stop him behind the line. Great job by this Ravens defense. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 38-yard line. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. To throw is Murray. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Patrick Queen got in there to stick him. He gets the sack.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Now they did get a little gain on this play, but all in all, a nice job defensively against the touch pass. They were able to string it out towards the sideline and never let him get the corner and turn it upfield for a bigger chunk of yardage.
Murray with a 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
Prater's kick is good, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Boy, they're down only 1 score, still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics would tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team.
What was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted. Picked up by Marco Wilson. And the Cardinals will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Now, he exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And, Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Now Murray throwing on 2nd down. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Good work after the catch, gets him 15 and a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. Throwing on first down is Murray. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
They asked him to take charge and get them to a spot where they could at least attempt a kick before the half, and he does just that. Didn't trust what he saw downfield, so he took it upon himself to get them into field goal range using his legs. That's coming through with a play they needed in a big spot.
Screen pass to Connor. They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's 2nd down. Cardinals got to go quickly. Hustling to the line. Shotgun now for Murray. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Hard throw, incomplete.
Coverage is awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Murray staying put for now. They'll go for it on 4th down. They'll drop to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. They'll run the screen with Mitchell. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Here's Jackson. This one caught by his tight end Andrews. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. That's caught. It's Flowers. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout
And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Again, Jackson. His throw incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there. And that'll bring up second down. Jackson. There's Flowers. He's got it. Touchdown, Ravens. From 13 yards out. And the Ravens will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation, either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield of man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they throw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Murray now to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. 17-3 the score as we resume action for the second half on EA Sports. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. Two-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need...
Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the third time. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and he'll bring